Starting now, your paycheck goes straight into my account. You don't need a thing anyway, my son declared. I silently agreed. That night, he and his wife came by for a free meal as always. But when they stepped in, they shrieked in shock because, can you imagine looking into the eyes of the child you sacrificed everything for, only to hear him demand every penny you own? My son, Bryce, looked me dead in the eye and said, Mom, starting with your next paycheck, we're transferring all your money to my account. He said it so casually, as if he were doing me a favor. As if I, at 62 years old, was suddenly incapable of managing my own life. I just stared at him, searching his eyes for some flicker of an explanation. Why was my son, the boy I raised alone, the man I fed with the sweat of my brow, asking for total access to my bank account? But there was nothing. Just that calm, confident smile, the look of someone completely in control. So, I took a deep breath. And I said yes. I told him it sounded fine, that I trusted him. His smile widened then. He stood up, gave me this quick, mechanical peck on the forehead, one of those kisses that mean absolutely nothing, and told me it was for the best. He said I wouldn't have to worry about a thing, that he'd take care of everything, that it was for my own good. Those words, for my own good, they just floated in the air, heavy and mocking, long after he'd left my house. That very evening, like every Friday, Bryce came back. Not alone, of course. His wife was with him, just like always. They arrived expecting dinner ready, the table set, hot, free food waiting for them. It had been their routine for 3 years. I heard them arrive. I heard their footsteps, the key I'd foolishly given him turning in the lock. Then I heard it. The scream. It was high-pitched, desperate. The cry of someone who'd just seen something they never expected. The cry of someone realizing things weren't going to be the way they thought. I stayed seated in my chair, in the empty kitchen, in the empty house, listening to that sound echo against the walls. I didn't move. I didn't go to see what was happening. I already knew. Bryce rushed into the kitchen, his face pale, eyes wide. His wife was right behind him, the same shocked disbelief etched on her face. Mom, he yelled. Mom, what did you do? Where is everything? Where's the furniture? Where's the TV? Where is everything that was here? I looked at him, feeling a self-possession I didn't know I had. In the softest voice I could find, I told him I'd sold a few things, that I needed the cash. After all, if he was going to manage my finances, I needed to make sure I had some money on hand first, didn't I? His face, it went from pale to a searing, furious red. He took a step toward me, and in that moment, for the very first time in my life, I saw my son for what he truly was. Not the boy I'd raised, not the young man I'd helped build his life, but a stranger. Someone who looked at me with contempt, with pure rage, with something that dangerously resembled hate. You're crazy, he snapped. You are completely out of your mind. How could you sell things without consulting me? Now, how are we supposed to watch TV when we come over? How are we going to be comfortable here? That last sentence. That was it. That changed everything. How are we? Full story on the channel. Link below. Click now and watch what happened next.